what influences, be it TV, stand-up, or movies, did you have?
Oh, God.
Did he say subtle?
He say so. I mean, honestly, a lot of Lewis Black, a lot of Looney Tunes.
Daffy Duck.
Yeah, a lot of sort of like The Daily Show and Colbert works its way in there.
Actually, we were just saying we were watching Carrie Elway's and Robin Hood.
Yeah, actually, I was shocked how much I stole from him.
Some Mel Brooks stuff, I think, Spaceballs.
Lots of Spaceballs, yeah. Yeah, so just stuff we liked. Bill Murray liked a lot of his stuff. So yeah, but the over-the-top stuff is always the most fun, and I think because...
Oh, Basil Fawlty.
Yeah, that's true. Or Rowan Atkinson. So a lot of the Brits, yeah, actually, yeah, for directors. So yeah, the over-the-top stuff is always the most fun, most easy to do. Yeah, I see you rattling like a code in the geek car, and now you're looking away. Yeah, you, green hair and red dots. Yeah.
Do you know if there's a sequel to Scooby-Doo?
Yes, I'm not watching it.
That one under. Don't care.
Yeah, I mean, the first one didn't do much for us anyway, so it's not like we need to see the sequel. So,
I liked it for the Scrappy performance. I don't know about you.
That could have been
that
really
Rowan
funny.
Atkinson?
Oh, well. That's a high bar.
That's some high praise there.
Yes, you two men over there. No, the two of you. Yeah. How can you be two-faced and not get that joke? Yes.
You are both.
Ask your question.
Anyways, don't get offended when I say this, but...
I'm offended.
Here we go.
Angry Faulty.
Obviously, you're going to get older sometime. And
Never.
you remember when you did the Harry Potter event?
Yeah.
Would you ever actually end up doing something like that again? Going that crazy?
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, no,
I think Doug has a sense of shame.
I mean, honestly, like, just going there and making an ass of myself, I mean, a lot of it comes from, you know, what the people give you, too. I mean, you can really feed off the energy that people have there. There's a lot of energy at night. Or sometimes that's the most fun, too, is that when it's really, really dead, and you can bring energy to it. So, as much as I can bring, I mean, I'll be honest, ever since, like, when I turned 30, everyone's like, oh, what's it like to be 30? I'm like, it's like being 29. What?
Now I'm being constipated.
No. And then suddenly, like, I'm going to turn 31. I turn 31 now. Happy birthday to me. Thank you, brother, yeah. But yeah, so I was just like, oh, whatever. It's like being in the other age. And then, like, 30 kicked my ass. I mean, it was just suddenly, like, with all the stuff going on, I mean, I'm just, like, on the respirator, like,
Metabolism stops, and every morning you wake up thinking it will be your last.
So, yeah, so it is something, it's like, I'm finally starting to notice a little bit, it's starting to take an effect, but still, as much as I can throw into something, I'm still going to throw it in, you know, because it's the job you love, you know, and it's, you know, and very few people can have the job that you love doing, and even though I would say it's not hard work, but it is long work.
That and he's got nothing better down the pipeline, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed if this doesn't work out. Awesome, let's do a little bit radical, Dave.
Can I borrow a share?
I killed Little Black Riding Hood. That's actually what I forget about when somebody asks me that. I'm like, okay, which meme do I go to again? Was it this one? Sparkle for Sparkle? No, was it of course? No, it's that. Oh, Punch! Okay, here we go. Let's do Freddy Glove. Woo!
I doubt anybody would have ever heard of it, but you ever heard of the Golden Raspberry?
The Golden Raspberry Awards? No.
The Razzie Awards.
Well, thinking about that, have you ever considered movies in some way that sort of reference?
I don't know the reference, so I can't.
Well, basically, it's like an award show, but instead of giving the best,
Is getting to the worst?
Yeah,
Oh, like the Razzie Awards. Okay.
That is what it is.
Oh, it is the Razzies. Oh,
That's
okay.
exactly what it is.
You know, some people have like me to do like worst of the year awards and stuff like that, but it's one of those things where it's like
The LR film.
you know, it's like I do see a lot of movies, but you know, not like all of them, and I do feel it's kind of unfair. And if a movie is bad, I usually do try to stay away from it. You know, so I wouldn't be able to accurately, you know, say, you know, unless it's a nostalgic movie for nostalgia.
It comes as a shock we actually don't like watching bad.
Some are pretty fun.
Well, yeah,
But most of them are just. So, well, maybe somewhere down the line when I see enough bad movies during the year, I can do something like that, like a Worst Awards or something like that. Let's do Tentacle Face Wrestling.
How dare you, good sir! I am the great and devious alternative.
Okay, next. Go.
There's no time, sir.
What's the question?
I wish to inquire, since the Nostalgia Critic is in the plateau, are you still planning to do collaborations with the other members of the site?
I wish to inquire, what's your deal, anyway?
In terms of collaborations, I mean, like, I'm still doing cameos and stuff like that, you know. In terms of, like, crossovers, I mean, that's one of the reasons so many crossovers happen before I kill off the characters, because I'm just like, dude, guys, I'm going. If you want it, come and get it. So that's why so many were crossovers.
You needed to edit the film, so
yeah, so it served, you know, a nice way to get it out faster. But, so probably not. You never know. If something comes along that's like, oh, hey, this would be really good, you know, we might do it, so we'll see what happens. Black Hat.
Catherine Gia Jones. Actually, you?
Continue. I may have to cross my legs for this.
Was that just a character, or do you actually really?
She's all into this one. When Doug saw Mask of Zorro, it was embarrassing. He went to see Chicago, the musical, just for her. And she comes out in those like fishnet stockings, and Doug just sits there and he's like, oh. Do I need to like scoot over and give you some private time alone? I mean, this dude had it bad.
No, I will say, I don't think she ever looked as good as it. I don't know what they did. Actually, the funny thing is that if you ever look at there's like a deleted scene from Mask of Zorro where they haven't put on the filters and the color corrections yet, and the makeup on her is like, what the hell? She's just no. It's weird because it looks like it almost looks like some sort of weird dark clown makeup or something, because her nose looks like, you know, somebody drew these things on there, and then when you put the filter on, it looks unbelievable.
Because when she was in whatever film was after that, like that was a big shock. It's like, Jesus, pasty white British, what the hell? Like,
so she's still really beautiful. I mean, beautiful woman, but in Mask of Zorro, they did something to make her look like a freaking goddess.
Doug had to be ejected from the theater. That's all I'm gonna say. There was a few minutes.
Something else ejected. Okay, let's see. Let's do.
Don't sit in the second row if you're in Chicago at the AMC.
Let's do Great Hat. Race Christmas.
Actually, no, we did a two-part. What is the A in Chester A bomb scene?
A.
Do I want Rice Krispie treat? Okay.
It's okay. You don't want to get poisoned. I'm curious what the cameraman has to offer. So.
Do you guys plan on taking Boldly Fleet to film festivals?
What? So we can get back?
I suppose if they want a good laugh, like. Does that answer your question? Not that I'm aware of.
Well, actually,
This is the most autistic. Oh my God! I don't see that going ahead.
you do really freaking good. This is the spot. I've been having like garlic on my breath because of that pizza earlier.
Let's do a Dragon Flight seat.
Hey, the race card though. Love you and Champa, dog.
Don't kill me. But the name Doug Funny actually brought me. I remember watching that.
Oh yeah, no, what happened? where this is gonna go, but no, in high school, everybody. Well, here, the funny thing is when I was going to review Doug's first movie, the daughter of the creator got in contact with me, and it was very nice, and just sort of threatened, and just sort of said, "Hi, you know, big fan. Just wanted to let you know my father worked really hard. There's a view with a goat." But she also said that she's been hearing, both her and her father have been hearing for years that everybody named Doug was tortured by that show. And yeah, I mean, that's just something you put in, and you have fun now. I mean, it's like, who cares?
And he got it in stereo, because he got it at school, and then when he came home, that was the first thing I would do.
And as you do write her back, I just say, you know, just like, you know, oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rip on the new one, but I mean, it's a character. You know, if you worked hard, that's great. I know it's all.
And we're still in court from it, so yeah.
But she was really, really nice. I mean, it didn't have anything bad to say about her. Let's do the blonde back here.
So, aside from a giant bottle of Jaeger, what's your favorite drink?
Favorite drink? No, you know what? My favorite drink is a beer called Dragon's Milk, and it's so good. If you ever had
New Holland Brewery.
It's so good it broke the speaker. Yeah, I absolutely love Dragon's Milk.
Mine's just a Manhattan. I just like bourbon.
Let's do front row there.
Do the French?
Private Coke. Good talk. He did sure. Yes. I love your voice.
You want to narrate the rest of this movie for us?
Love that.
You need to be an actor, seriously. Dude, hook up with it and see if we can cut you to blackface.
I have blackmail pictures of him, so I can probably get it.
And Don Walker told him to start a critic that at some point he stopped writing the critic and the critic told him what to do. When did you realize that? When did you realize your character began to become less of an asshole and slightly less of an asshole?
We realized we needed that as a plot for the fourth movie.
That's not true. I mean, you certainly see a little bit in Suburban Nights. Well, after a while, a character gets to the point if you really want to keep a character going, you can't just always do the same thing, or at the very least, you have to address why the character isn't evolving. I think
Evolve or die.
Yeah, well, a great example of that, I think, is Cartman from South Park. Now, there's a character who's never really changed, but they start to talk about it. Like, there's this incredible scene in this one episode where Cartman is saying that, you know, Kyle said something else. Or no, that Cartman came up with this joke, but really somebody else did. And the fish stick joke. And he's talking about it, and he's just like, you know, dude, he's like, no, I really made the joke, And Kyle's just like, no, I believe you believe it. See, here's the thing. I know that when you really are that insecure, you want to make yourself feel better, that you'll tell yourself a lie, and you will convince yourself to believe it. I have no doubt that you believe it. I'm just saying it's wrong, but I know that you believe it. And Cartman, you dive into his head, and he's really thinking about in his head, like he's there, you know, all big and buff and stuff like that, and he's coming up with the joke and everything. It's just like, yeah, that really happened. And
Cartman sounds like the bum.
yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, if I do the real voice, it'll kill me. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if you really want a character to last, you have to start doing things a little different. Even if the character stays the same, you have to evolve it somehow or address something.
So it's evolve or die, or in our case, evolve then die.
Is he died awesomely?
There you go. in a puppet way, too. Yeah, well, you never eat the dead. I am the Star Trek. I want you to do like the speech from Taken.
Now saying, I am the Star Trek. I remember saying that.
I am the Star Trek.